Mr.squa here. This is chapter 7 of the ICU book that we are doing on this app. I think called Decisions. However, something like that. So let's see, and I hope you guys are liking this series so far. I don't know if you guys are liking it yet because the first episode comes out actually today, I think, in about like 2 or 3 hours. About a little over an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes. That video will be premiering. So I really honestly don't know. I hope you guys like those videos because I edited and made and edited those videos last night at like almost midnight. So I was up really late working, and then up early in the morning, of course. Not really early, I guess, because 9 o'clock is not early for me at all. But woke up probably around 8, started planning on doing some of the videos probably around 10, 11 o'clock. And then here I am. This is the second video for today. So, of course, this is chapter 7. We are currently in Ireland. We are currently kind of having a date with Declan, but we are going to go with him, but not really a date, I guess. Go see the castle and how that is. Go watch those videos before you do watch this one, because it probably won't make any sense on anything what's going to happen, but, well, maybe some things, but most of the things won't. You need to just watch, before every video in order to really understand, because otherwise I'm going to be making 3 or 4 hour videos, and I don't want to film that long in one video sitting. So let's get into it. It's time for your night out with Declan. Better change into something nicer. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Pretty good. We're just taking a walk anyway. Yep. In like a abandoned castle type thing. As soon as you get changed, you hear the doorbell ring. That's who I think it is? Sure is. You just be careful tonight. I don't trust Declan. You open the door and Declan strides and confident as ever. Ready? Hello, maybe not even you look nice. You sure know how to talk to ladies. Kathleen! Okay, fine. I hope you two have a nice and protective night. I'm sure we will. Are you ready, Marissa? Yes, thank you. We'll see you later, Kathleen. You leave the apartment, Declan's car. Soon enough, you find yourself walking into a grand restaurant. Ooh, that seems nice. I hope you don't mind a slight detour before we get to the castle. Monsieur Banks, always a privilege, and you have such beautiful company. Stunning, isn't she? Please allow me to introduce my partner, Marissa. Partner? In an administration, she's been absolutely vital to our work. Truly charmed, Mr. Baines had certainly brought you to the right place. Yes, it looks that way. You wait until the chef leaves and turn back to Declan. Charm me with your fancy diners all you want. We're here for a purpose, and I'm not letting you ignore it. How could I forget? That's the whole reason we're here. Is that right? It feels more that you're trying to cajole me with expensive drinks and a good meal. That's just a part of the work, Marissa. and a sign of my respect for what you're doing. Speaking of which, why don't you go ahead and talk a little about that? I've been wanting to know where you got your interest in culture from. What do you mean? Why would a stranger travel all this way to get herself embroiled in all this nonsense? Because the ghost of your dead father told me to, or else he'd haunt me forever. Cheeky, aren't you? Well, fine, keep your secrets. Seriously, I don't know why you won't just come and work for me. Your eyes would be metro-rich. You smile sweetly at Declan, who proposes a toast with the champagne is brought over to the good relations between our two enterprises. To good relations. As soon as you collect glasses, a flash of light beams in your eyes. Declan, anything you want? Let us know about your date. This is not a date. Why don't you people ever mind your own business? Declan, visibly upset, picks up a glass and brandishes it at the photographer, who scurries away. That was totally not an overreaction. It's the only way to deal with such people. Looks like we're not as private here as I was hoping. Do you want to go to the castle now? No time like the present. Boy, right? You reach the castle and find it even more beautiful than the last time. Is this it? Looks like an old heap of rats to me. I think you're just trying to think of unpleasant things to say. How can you not think this is stunning? A stunning ruin come off it now, but since we've come this far, might as well have a look around. You find a spot of spongy grass to sit on and look at the lights of the twinkling houses below. You're gone silent, Mr. Bates. What? You're not still thinking this is just some old ruin, are you? No, I'm not. I'm thinking about all the bad memories I have of this place. Oh. It was years ago, Declan. Can't you let some of it go, or at least stop blaming the place for what happened? As you're speaking, the moon rises. That's beautiful. Declan's hand brushes yours. He turns to you. Marissa. Yes, Declan? He glazes into your eyes and leans forward to kiss you. Ooh. You hold him by the lapels and return the kiss twofold. By the time you two are finished, you're breathless. Well, shall we get him back? You two make your way back to the car. Hey, who are these little birds mixing on the castle? That looks a bit like Declan Bates to you. Who are these people? Some locals from the area, maybe? We should just walk away. Wait, what the hell are they doing here? Oh wait, you're trespassing. Oh, we are trespassing. Look at that past car. We figured it belonged to a rich snob like you. The small group gets closer and begins to circle you and Declan. Are you trying to intimidate me? Get lost before you cause some real problems for yourself. Is that a threat? Looks like Mr. Squa saw. Did in the bait. Stop this! One of them steps forward and takes a swing at Declan. I said stop this! Declan, I want to leave now! That's right, leave now, and don't ever come back. You good for nothing urchins, just wait and see what happens to you. Declan, now! Declan and you go back to Dublin in silence. Okay, guys. That was... I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest with you. That... bad. Chapter 8. Let's see. It's been more than an eventful night and you get back late. No sooner than you set foot into your bedroom, a familiar voice is there to greet you. Ooh. Ah! You seriously have to find a better way of getting attention. My apologies, but old habits die hard. Now about your progress. I think things have developed more. Is that so? I think Declan's option is changing. He's still got some skeletons buried there, but I think he's changing. I do hope so, Marissa. If we keep working on him, I think it's bound to make a difference. Something has to give soon. You sound more confident than last time. Just be warned, your job is still far from done. I know that, but I feel I'm on the right track. Just give me a little more time. It's not a question of what I can give you, but of what Declan can give you. And knowing him, it won't be much. Gee, what is it between you two? Didn't you guys ever have like a good relationship? It's rather a long story. I want to know all about it. This seems important. Well, if you must know, Declan and I didn't get along at all that well. Because of certain exasperating circumstances. You sure love beating around the bush, don't you? I feel Declan began to resent me the day we lost his sister. He told me about that day when we talked. Yes, it was supposed to be such a lovely excursion. I can remember it all. The castle in the fog, the hills, the feeling of the grass. But then at some point, Declan and Ariel went off. And when Declan came back, she wasn't with him. Then what happened? We searched for days, everywhere you could imagine, but she was gone. Declan and I could never accept she was gone. It ate away at our relationship until the end. That's awful. I feel he blamed me personally for not keeping a closer eye on his sister. I suppose he is right to do so, but still a son's hatred cuts deeply for a father. A while later, my wife died of rare illness again. My son blamed me. But what about letting bygones be bygones? What a lovely thought that would be. Unfortunately, it didn't work for us. Why not? Declan became a brooding, solitary young man. He avoided me like the plague. Once he finished school, he became obsessed with work and we hardly saw each other. Yikes, guys, yikes. Did you ever try talking to him? Of course, but things had changed too much. He never cared for my apologies. It had to been tough for him. On both of us, and the more solitary he became, the angrier I became. Finally, I had enough. What happened? We'd been having lunch together in silence, avoiding each other's eyes. Eventually, I became fed up with him. I asked him what else I could have done about his sister, about my daughter. Excuse me. It sounds like you energized him. Declan has a tempo like me. For an hour we screamed at each other. He said I should have paid closer attention. Oh my god, guys, I cannot scream for an hour. My voice just talking for 20 minutes straight is dry. I said he was an ungrateful son. Ouch! I couldn't take much more and I walked out of the restaurant. I never wanted to see my son again. I wasn't looking at where my feet were carrying me. All I could think about was the awful conversation. And suddenly I found myself in the middle of a busy intersection with a truck headed straight towards me. You got hit by a truck? Not so much hit as run over repeatedly by 8 out of the 16 wheels. But I was dead after the first 3. That's terrible. That's life, and now this is death. But it's nothing compared to the fate of poor Ariel, lost, abandoned. Brendan, you have to let go. What happened, and you must stop feeling guilty. It's easier said than done, Marissa. Now as for our plan of action. I'm doing what you said, I'm simply getting him away from work. Just then a rooster crows. That's your cue. Indeed. Good luck, Marissa. I hope you're as right about all of this as you are confident. Okay. That makes 2 of us. You crawl into bed and fall asleep. The movement. Your head hits the pillow. Let's see. A few hours later, you were awakened by your buzzing phone. Your phone increases ringing. Doesn't let you sleep another wink. You look at your phone in alarm to see dozen missed calls from Cillian. Uh-oh. Dozen. That's not good, guys. Hey, what's wrong? Everything. We've got castle problems. And your BF is here. What? You see, how soon can you get here? I'm leaving ASAP. Ooh, let's see. You're needed at the castle. What are you going to wear? And no time to change, so this should do well for now. Hey, what's the big... Oh, wow. Hey girl, what's the big occasion? I don't know, but I've got to get to Eminence Dune that they're saying the Dash is in trouble. Trouble? Say no more, I'll drive. The castle is swarming with villagers when you and Kathleen pulled up. What is going on? Cillian and Billion spot you and come running over. Unbelievable! It's just unbelievable! How could he? What are you talking about? Declan started demolishing the place. The jerk began early while everyone slept. Half the west wing been torn down. What? Just then you feel a shudder in the ground like an earthquake. You look over at Imzadun and see one of the towers shake and then slowly collapse. Oh my God! That's lying little. Albanian Jadid Adri won't give us any solutions. You know why this happened? It's because the clan Banes is the sum of the earth. He has no concept of culture or roots and only cares about lining his own pockets. Again, we did it. The question is now, do we do about it? No. The question now is, why did this happen? Marissa, any ideas? My friend saw you chatting with the fence at St. Stephen's Green Park. Yeah, but... what went on when you saw him? He got a little angry at one point. Angry at what? At you? What exactly went on between you? Nothing. What are you accusing me of? I don't know, Marissa. What are you guilty of? Guys? Guilty! Maybe we should all just cool it. Tell that to her. She can scream all she wants to, but it's not going to make a difference. Marissa. Abraham, stop it. Now just think for a moment. There's got to be something we can use. Alien, you've been doing research. You must have dug something up. You really think I'd be here arguing if I had? Why don't you ask Marissa? She's the one who been talking with the enemy. Ooh. Emily, for your information, I've been busting my butt trying to help you all. Yeah, and now we are missing half our castle. Some help you've been. Before you get any more upset, Cillian grabs you by the shoulder and calms you down. It's not much, but Abninians found something that can buy us some time. We need a hell of a lot more than time. But yes, there's something that we might be able to use. Come on, let's get out of here. Get out of here? What do they mean? Okay guys, I don't know really what they mean exactly, like at all. But that was chapter 7 and 8. Yeah. Chapter, I think it's, let's see. I think it's chapter 7 and 8. I said it at the beginning of the video, so I just will know. I guess that would be it for this video. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to like. Feel free to make a dislike. Don't forget to share and follow me on all my social medias. And I guess I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.